Good evening everyone, welcome to the official YouTube channel of JIB CIB English Medium. First of all, let me know how are you all, and also let me know is audio video both are okay, are we good to go? So just give me a thumbs up or do write all okay so that we can continue the session. Good evening to all of you, how are you all? As you all know that 26th everyone, welcome to the official YouTube channel of JIB CIB English Medium. First of all, let me know how are you all. Okay, so I guess audio is okay, and let's start the session. As you all know, 26th we have our PPB exam. So we are having today the module C D mini marathon, and tomorrow in the morning, okay, tomorrow in the morning we are having a Maha marathon. We have a Maha marathon on 24th October in the morning at 6 a.m. Okay, so tomorrow in the morning 6 a.m. we have our Maha marathon or a final marathon, and on 25th we will be having our Maha revision session in the evening. Okay, so do make sure you join the tomorrow's morning session at 6 a.m. It is going to be very important for your paper because all the 4 modules I will be covering in that particular session. So do make sure you join the session live tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Okay, let's continue. So this is our session regarding module C plus D questions, and let's start with the first question that is talking about in bus topology which of the following will be correct? In bus topology which of the following will be correct? First is saying each node is joined to the central node by a separate medium. Devices are connected in a closed loop. Information is passed to the central node. The devices on the network are connected to a single continuous cable. So what happens in case of your bus topology? So when we talk about the topology, the network topology, we have of multiple types, like we have star topology, bus topology, ring topology, tree topology, all these are there. And the network topology is simply a kind of physical and logical arrangement of nodes and the connections in a network. That is known as your network topology. C and D, 2 options are there. Okay, so in the bus topologies, this kind of image you will find in case of bus topology, like all the nodes are connected like this. So it's a single continuous cable, and on the single continuous cable you will find the devices are connected to a network. So right answer is actually your D option. Right answer will be your D option, like devices on the network are connected on a single continuous cable. Okay, Swati ma'am, not a C option but a D, on a single continuous cable they will be connected. Apart from that, second is saying which of the following statement are true about the network topology. So all the 4 topology written here, like bus, ring, star and tree, you have to answer which of the following is rightly defined here. In case of bus topology, which of in case of all the 4 network topology, which of the following is rightly defined, that you have to answer. A, B, C or D? Okay, C, I am getting the answer. So by first is saying that the bus topology, all devices in the network are connected to a single continuous cable, that we have just seen. Second is saying all devices are connected in a closed loop. Information is passed from one node to another in the ring topology. That's true. Star topology, central node often acts as a master. That's also true. Okay, now next we have tree topology. It resembles a tree in a real world, like it looks like, it shows like a tree in a real world. This topology has a root node, intermediate node and leaf nodes. Very good, all the above are correct. Right answer is C. Okay, all the above are correct. Right answer is your C option. Very good. So you can see, if we talk about the network topology, it is the physical and logical arrangements of the nodes as well as the connections in a network, that is known as your network topology. And when you talk about Star topology, you can see all the nodes are connected to a central hub, and here in case of bus topology, a single continuous cable is there with which all the nodes are connected. Then we have a ring topology in which you will find all are connected to each other, so that will be a closed loop have been created. So first of all, in the bus topology, you will find all devices in the network are connected to a single continuous cable. Okay, and the transmission, if we talk about, it is quite easy to set up, and it will not affect the rest of the network. If one of the workstation on LAN fails, it won't be affecting the other networks on a same cable. But there is a disadvantage that it is only limit the geographical spread, but also offers a limited flexibility for the change. So in the bus topology, we have a single continuous cable with which all the networks have been connected. And the important thing is that if one particular workstation stops working, it won't affect the others. Then we have a ring topology. All devices are connected in a closed loop, and the information is passed from one node to other in the series. And if we talk about the breakdown of any one station on the ring, will disable the entire lane, because they are linked to each other in a closed loop. So if one fails, all the other will also fail. Now star topology, central node often acts as the master here, and there will be a central node, and all the other nodes are connected to the master by a separate medium. So simply, first of all, if we talk about, if one node fails, it will not affect the entire network, but there is a disadvantage because all the nodes are going through a central hub, or a central node. It cannot handle the large traffic because every transaction has passed through the central node. That's why it cannot be able to manage the large traffic. Now we have a tree topology. It resembles like a tree in a real world. Also, the topology has a root node, intermediate nodes, and the leaf nodes. Okay, so the leaf nodes are the last nodes here, and this structure is constructed in a hierarchical form, and any node can have any number of child nodes. Okay, so do remember all the network topology, like what is network topology and what these four topologies are. Very important. Definitely one question you will find from here. Okay, next question. Now read the second question and let me know the answer. Prakhar sir, you should watch all the mini marathon, as I have to tell you earlier as well, all of you, that in the last 1 week what we can do, first of all we have to cover all the mini marathons of PPB, and then we have to cover the Maha marathon of PPB, Maha revision session of PPB, and Chalisa session of PPB. All these sessions you have to cover. Apart from that, the revision batch, which is going for 1 week, every day you are having a 3 or 4 hours classes in that particular batch. So that revision batch classes you have to compile with, so revision batch, mini marathons, Maha marathon, Maha revision, Chalisa session. These are the sessions you have to follow. Now answer of this question is, first is saying read the following statement, choose the correct option in relation to the application of business ethics. First is saying statement 1 is saying manufacturing ethically is a holistic approach to business that includes a focus on the well-being of consumers and societies as well. Second is saying statement 2 is saying ethics in marketing is a philosophy that promotes inducement and persuasion. So statement 1 is correct, 2 is incorrect, statement 1 is incorrect, second is correct, both statements are correct or both are incorrect. Which of the following will be correct answer here? See, it means both are correct. No, both are not correct. Both statements are not correct here. First is saying manufacturing ethically is holistic approach to business that includes a focus on the well-being of consumer and the society as a whole. That's true, because you are manufacturing the goods ethically. So you will do perform the manufacturing process, or you will use the such kind of products in the manufacturing which will be good for the maximum people of the society. So first is correct. Second is saying ethics in marketing is a philosophy that promotes inducement as well as the persuasions. No, it is not true. So statement 1 is correct but not the second one. Okay, statement 1 is correct but not the second one. So statement A, or like option A, will be correct. The consequences of errors in computerized system are more serious than in manual system. Because why it happens? Let's say, for example, if certain error happens when I am working, right? When I am working, certain error happen, it will be less costly, or we can say it will be a less serious in comparison to if something wrong happened when I am performing the same thing on a computer. Why so? Okay, D and C. First is saying computer system process huge amount of data. That's true. Error in computer system are generated at high speed and the cost of correct may be high. That's also true. Users of computer system perceive the computer outputs to be always correct. That's also true. So right answer will be very good, all of the above. All of the above are the reason because of which we can say, like, if error happened from a person, will be acceptable or will be less serious in comparison to the error happens in a computer. Okay. Now hashtag banking, very important term. Every time in the PPB this question have been asked on a hashtag banking. So complete the sentence. First is saying the hashtag is commonly used on social media platform, especially on Dash, to categorize post about a particular subject. Second, a hashtag is a word or phrase that is always preceded by a dash. For engaging in hashtag banking, a customer needs to follow their dash on Twitter. Which of the following will be the right answer? A, B, C or D? Match the, filling the blank question you have. A, B, C or D? Which one is correct? B is there. Okay. I got one answer. Yes, sir is saying B. What about rest? So you can use the elimination method, that will give you the right answer or a correct answer. If I am talking about a hashtag word is or phrase that is always preceded by a dash, it will preceded by a sign of hash, right? So star sign won't be there, explanation mark won't be there, dollar sign won't be there, obviously hash sign will be there. So right answer is B. Okay, right answer will be your B option. Very good, right answer is B. So the hashtag is used on social media site, majorly on Twitter, to identify messages on a specific topic. A hashtag is a word phrase which is always preceded by a hash sign, that is this. Indian banks have started using the hashtag to provide services such as fund transfer, balance inquiry, prepaid mobile recharge, etc. to their customer. And to participate in hashtag banking, the customer has to follow his bank on Twitter. Okay, they have to follow their bank on the Twitter. So what are the examples of services which is offered in the hashtag banking? You can see banking services, credit card services, fast track services, loan services, fixed deposit services, block and unblock card services. All these services you can take from the hashtag banking. Okay. Now next question. Which of the following is our recommendation of a Gopalakrishna committee report? Santosh sir, did you have have you cleared any other subject of your JIB? Like, still there is a chances that you can clear your IEFS paper if you are going to give the another 3 paper also. Hana, like the passing criteria, minimum required 45 marks and overall you require 200 marks. This is the first criteria we have of passing the JIB. So if you are going for a PPB, RBWM and your AFM paper in this attempt, you have to get minimum 45 in the rest of the 3 paper and overall you have to score 200 marks. If you can do that, it means your IEFS paper is clear. Okay, E and A and D. Okay, IT service outsourcing, cyber fraud, customer education, IT governance, all of the above is correct. Right answer is all of the above. Okay, so you can see the keeping in the view changing threat in the million at the latest international standard, it was felt that there was a need to enhance RBI guidelines related to governance of IT information security measures to tackle the cyber fraud, apart from enhancing independent assurance about the effectiveness of the IT control. So simply, RBI announced the creation of a working group of information security, electronic banking, technology risk management, tackling cyber fraud in April 2010. And the working group was set up under the chairmanship of Executive Director Mr. Gopalakrishna. And this committee have given the report in January 2011. And what are the certain committee's recommendation? The guidelines is divided into 9 chapters, and the chapter wise key recommendation have been given by Gopalakrishnan. That is, the first chapter is on IT governance, second is on the IT information security, third is on IT operation, fourth is on IT service outsourcing, fifth is on IS audit, sixth is on cyber fraud, seventh is on business continuity planning, eighth is on customer education, and ninth is on the legal issue. These are the 9 chapters which have been given by the Gopalakrishnan committee, which recommendation have been given like what should be done. Now, what are the prominent characteristics of services offered by Passbook Printing Kiosk, PBK? Question is asking about which of the following, what are the prominent characteristics of a services offered by a Passbook Printing Kiosk? A, B, C or D? Also, again, remember tomorrow in the morning at 6 we have our PPB marathon or a final marathon. Okay, tomorrow morning we are having our PPB final marathon. So at 6 AM on the same channel. So do attend it live, okay? D, everyone is saying all of the above. Let's see. Fully automated machine with auto flip, auto align and passbook update. That's true. A specialized machine requiring the insertion of passbook without the cover page open. No. Automatic flipping and alignment of pages for printing on appropriate location. That's correct. Passbook with a unique pre-printed number mapped to the customer's account. That's also correct. Yani ki A, C and D is correct, not the B option. So right answer will be B. Okay, Dhiru sir have given the right answer, that is the B option, not D. All of the above is not correct. Only A, C and D is correct. So right answer will be your B option. Okay, so you can see passbook printing kiosk is automated kiosk wherein a customer can print his passbook independently. Normally these passbook printers are of self-service in nature, and PBK are the account details from the magnetic strip placed on the passbook. It fetches transaction details through the magnetic strip and prints them on the passbook. Customer can use this facility at any time of the day on a 24/7 basis. These PBKs are installed in e-lobbies along with ATM, BNA. BNA is what? Bulk note acceptors and internet banking kiosks, etc. Okay, it will be covered. So these are the certain services. Like first we have, it is fully automated machine having ability to auto flip, auto align, updates the customer passbook. It is a specialized machine where the customer has to insert a passbook, Hana, with only the cover page opened. The B option was saying that without opening a cover page the customer can insert. No, the customer have to only cover page opened, thus it is very convenient for all the start of customer. Pages are automatically flipped and the pages are aligned to print on the appropriate pages and location. Next we have passbook used in PBKs is usually magnetic strip based. It will bear a unique pre-printed number which is mapped with the customer's account. It is simple, convenient, easy to operate by the customer without any help of the branch official. Passbook printing services are available throughout the day. Then we have PBKs can be used for displaying banking product, requesting for issuance a new passbook. So PBKs are installed by many banks, which was beneficial to both customers and the banks. Banks are also benefited by reducing the drudgery and cost of printing the passbook at the branch. So these all are the silent features of the PBK. Okay, these all are the silent features of the PBK. Do remember it. Next question we have, which of the following is not a cyber threat? Which of the following is not a cyber threat? Phishing, malware, floods, or ransomware? A, B, C, or D? I guess it's easy question. Like obviously phishing is there, in which certain mails will be forwarded to you from a look-like mail IDs of a official or the original service providers. That's a phishing. Malware, someone is tricking you that they look like something but they are not. And ransomware, they have entered a virus in your computer, they have taken a certain detail of yours, certain personal details of yours, and they are asking a ransom amount. Then only they will be giving back your information to you. So all the three are the cyber threat, but not the floods. They are not a cyber threat. So if we talk about answer, that will be C option. So cyber threats, we have a viruses. They are very common form of threat to the computer. Second, we have a distributed denial of services. Then we have ransomware. Then we have malware. Apart from that, phishing is there. Phishing is when they attempt to obtain a sensitive information of yours by sending you a certain mail or by any electronic communication. Then spear phishing is what? In which they are focusing on a certain specific individual. They are not sending it randomly to anyone. They have targeted a certain group of people. So specifically they are sending to them. Whaling is when they are targeting the upper manager or upper management employees. That is known as whaling. And wishing is there, which is using the internet protocol, voice over internet protocol, by which they try to take a certain important information of yours. Okay. So all of these are what? These are the threat to the IS security. Now next. Several department of banks utilize RBI net for various applications. Which of the following is correct uses of RBI net as per its intended purposes? So which of the following is the purpose because of which RBI net can be utilized? First is saying transmission of section 42(2) of RBI Act data by commercial banks to regional officers of the Department of Banking Operation and Development, and furnishing consolidated data by the regional officers of your Department of Banking Operation and Development to the central DBOD. Second, press relation division daily news summary of important financial matter. Third is saying Department of Economic Analysis and Policy macroeconomic indicators weekly. All of the above. Which of the following will be correct? A, B, C, or D? Okay, very good. The right answer will be all of the above. For all of these purpose, RBI net can be utilized. Okay, so right answer is D. So when it comes to the RBI net, what is RBI net? RBI net is communication software developed in C, available for both DOS and Unix machine, and it allows free format messaging, file transfer on the existing banknet infrastructure with the help of servers which are installed at the 4 metros. Okay, apart from that, it helps the various application of a bank departments, like transmission of section 42(2) of RBI Act, in which the data of by commercial bank to regional office of the DBOD, and furnishing consolidated data from the regional office to the central office. Then the press relation division daily news summary of important financial matters will be given, and also the Department of Economic Analysis and Policy macroeconomic indicators on a weekly basis will be accepted. So these are what? These are the RBI nets functions that some of the departments of bank are using. Okay, next. Describe E-RUPI and its functionality as a payment method. Describe E-RUPI and the functionality as a payment method. First is saying E-RUPI is a digital initiative developed by the National Payment Corporation of India, functioning as a one-time payment system. Second is saying it is an e-voucher based on QR code or SMS string sent directly to the mobile phones of beneficiary. Third is saying recipients can use the voucher at merchants who accept E-RUPI without the need for digital payment applications, bank's card or internet banking facility. And the fourth one is saying E-RUPI is distributed by organizations or government entities for designated purposes or activities, and it is shared via the SMS or QR code. So what do you think, which of the following is correct about the E-RUPI? So E-RUPI is actually launched by NPCI. It was launched by NPCI. It is innovative digital solution. It's the innovative digital solution. And I am getting the answer option number B, that is correct. Like E-RUPI is an e-voucher based QR code or SMS string sent directly to the mobile phones of the beneficiary. Very good. So right answer is your B option, correct. You can see here E-RUPI was launched on 2nd of August 2021 or by NPCI. It is an innovative digital solution. It is a seamless one-time payment mechanism. It is a QR code or SMS string based e-voucher delivered to the beneficiary's mobile directly, and the user of e-voucher can redeem the voucher at the merchant accepting E-RUPI without using digital payment apps or a card or a internet banking. Okay, so E-RUPI is contactless, easy, safe, secure, as the details of beneficiaries are kept confidential here. Okay, so it is easy and contactless. From 31st of January 2022, there are 16 banks live on E-RUPI. And if we talk about E-RUPI, it is even users without a smartphone can use the E-RUPI because it is also allowed for the offline transaction feature. Okay, it is also have an offline transaction feature. If we talk about silent feature, it can be issued only by banks authorized by RBI to issue prepaid payment instrument and who are participating as a payment service provider in the UPI ecosystem. They can issue the E-RUPI. E-RUPI shall be authorized for redemption only to purchase the goods and services from a designated merchant as defined by the issuer at the time of E-RUPI, or E-RUPI cannot be used for a cash out or a cashback on redemption. For this purpose, you cannot use E-RUPI. Up to 10 E-RUPI voucher can be issued for one program on a single mobile number or a per individual beneficiary. Apart from that, it is a prepaid gift voucher can be used without the credit or debit cards, mobile apps or internet banking. Also, a sponsor of E-RUPI service will not need to physically interfere with anyone to send this app to every mobile in the country. You can use it as a prepaid gift voucher. Okay. So E-RUPI can be used up to what? 10,000 per voucher. No charges are payable by E-RUPI beneficiary for using E-RUPI, and it is distributed only in the digital form. Like if you want to take a cash, it is not allowed. And if you want to take a cash, it is not allowed. And obviously, if we talk about the E-RUPI, it will be issued up to 10,000 per voucher. So how it is different from UPI? Like all these activities are there in the UPI as well. So first is saying that E-RUPI is one-time cashless and contactless payment mechanism, whereas UPI is an application used for receipt or the payment of money. Okay. Second, E-RUPI is an e-voucher, whereas UPI is an application used for the receipt or payment of money. Apart from that, Reserve Bank of India operates E-RUPI. Here the NPCI operates the UPI. Then E-RUPI voucher can be redeemed at service providers counter. It means at a merchants who are accepting the E-RUPI. and UPI is used for receipt or payment of money in. So these are the basic differences between the E-RUPI and the UPI. Okay, now what kind of banking services are available through the banking kiosk? What are the other services that can be taken from the banking kiosk? Next, let me know the answer. The other options were wrong because in the first option it was saying that the E-RUPI is a like one-time payment system. It's a mechanism, it's not a proper system. It's a mechanism that we use for performing the payment. Okay, and the third option was saying that the recipient can use voucher at a merchants who accept your E-RUPI but without the need for digital payment application, bank cards or internet banking facility. So when it comes to the use or acceptable of E-RUPI, it will be redeemed. It will be redeemed the voucher at the merchant who accept the E-RUPI without using the digital payments. Or apart from that, if we talk about E-RUPI will be distributed by the organization or the government to the beneficiary for a specific purpose, not for any purposes, for specific purposes or specific activities through the SMS or QR code, the E-RUPI will be accepted. Okay, so that's why the other three option was wrong. And here you guys are saying D, all of the above, like all of the above services will be provided, and that's true. Balance inquiry can be done, check deposit facility can be done, check deposit facility with the CTS interface can be done, opening of no frills account, that's actually a zero balance account introduced by RBI in 2004, and cash withdrawal. So right answer is all of the above. All these services are available through the banking kiosk. Okay, next. Which among the following statement are correct about the golden rule? Statement correct about the golden rule. First is saying everything you want others to do to you, you should not do to others. Second is saying do not do to others that you do not wish them to do to you. Third is saying do not do anything to others that if done to you can help you. A, B, C or D? Which of the following is the correct statement about the golden rule? A, B, C or D? Very simple it is. Golden rule simply says only do those things to others which you want others to do to you. Like do not harm anyone or do not perform any activity or anything to others which you do not want someone else to perform on you. Right, so first is saying everything you want to others to do to you, you should not do to others. Why not? You should do to others. Do not do anything to other that if done to you can help you. Obviously not. So right answer is only the second statement. It means D will be the right answer. Second statement is correct. It means D will be the right answer. Okay, right answer will be D. So you can see the moral principle known as the golden rule has been exposed by many humanities, which otherwise is also known as the ethic of reciprocity. So what you will do to others, the others will do to you. That's a reciprocity we are talking about. So it is the interchange of giving and receiving in social relationship. So the golden rule suggests that the people should aspire to treat each other as they would like to be treated by themselves. So with the tolerance, consideration, compassion, it suggests that one should treat inferiors as would want superiors to treat you. So there are three golden rules of ethics which establish the foundation of human moral values. Everything you want others to do to you, you should do to others. Second is saying do not do to others that you do not wish them to do to you. Third is saying do not do anything to other which if they do to you cause harm you. Okay, so these rules provide us a screening test for finding out the validity of what we decide as a core values. So right answer was your statement number 2 only. So an employee is an honest in reporting and transparent while reporting cash transaction. Which ethical attribute of a worker is reflected here? Like person is being totally transparent and being true while reporting the cash transaction, being honest while reporting the cash transaction. So what kind of ethical attribute of a worker is reflected here? Is it a conduct? Is it a accountability? Is it a personal wellness? Or is it a integrity? So when you continue being honest, that actually shows that the values of a person and human values are good, and when officially you continue being honest, that is your integrity, that is known as your very good integrity. If you continuously being honest to your work, that means you are a person of integrity. The right answer is D. Which of the following statements are correct regarding the cyber risk of banks? The statement correct about the cyber risk of a bank. Read the statement carefully and let me know the answer. A, B, C or D? Which of the following is correct? Okay. The first is saying banks have established dedicated security operations center which serves as a facility where a team of information security expert is stationed. This team is entrusted with the ongoing task of vigilantly overseeing and evaluating an organization's security status. Okay, that's correct. Second is saying the primary objective of the SOC team is to identify, synchronize, take action against cybersecurity concern through the integration of technological tools and a comprehensive suite of protocols. So close cooperation occurs between SOC personnel and organization incident response teams to promptly tackle security in matters immediately upon detection. That's true. It means both the statement regarding the cyber risk by banks are correct, like how they are handling. So they are handling in both the ways. So security operations centers have been established here. So you can see the security operations center consists of an information security team that is in charge of continuously monitoring and assessing an organizational security posture, and the chief information security officer heads the operation of the SOC. The purpose of SOC team is simply to detect, analyze, respond the cyber security issues using a combination of your technical solution and solid set of processes of yours. Okay, so the security operation centers are often staffed with the security analyst and engineers and managers in charge of your security operation. So SOC personnel collaborate closely with the organizational incident response team to ensure that the security vulnerabilities are addressed as soon as they are discovered. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. That's how the SCO is helping banks to handling the cyber security threat, okay, or cyber risk. So security operations center, they monitor, they analyze network, the server, the endpoint, the database, the application, the website and other system activities for anomalies that could indicate a security event or a breach. So all of these will be regularly monitored and are regularly analyzed. so that if anywhere any security breach or any security event happen, then it will be immediately taken action regarding the same. Okay, and these are the certain aspects to be addressed, like the top management or broad briefing on the threat intelligence have to be done, dashboards and oversight should be done, policy measurement and enforcement should be properly created, informing the stakeholder or stakeholder participants about it. Then we have to find out the method to identify the root cause of attack. Then incident investigation, forensic and deep packet analysis have to be done. Dynamic behavior analysis have to be done. Analytics with good dashboard showing the geolocation on IPs have to be performed, and the counter response and honeypot services should be provided. So all these are the cyber SOCs or cyber security operations centers aspect that have been asked to be followed or that have been asked to be addressed, okay, when they are talking about handling cyber risk of a bank. Now complete the following statement about the cyber risk mitigation strategy that the banks are using. First is saying cyber security risk mitigation refers to the implementation of security dash and procedure to reduce the overall risk or impact of a cyber security threat. Second is saying in the realm of cyber security, risk mitigation encompasses three main aspects: dash, detection and response. Banks need to adopt the cyber security risk mitigation strategy that evolve in response to the changing method of cyber criminals. So let me know the answer. It's C. So first is correct, like first is cyber security risk mitigation refers to the implementation of security policies and the procedure. And if we talk about the policies, it's only available in the C option. So right answer will be your C. Okay, right answer we have is a C option. Next, which of the following are the risk of online banking by banks? The risk of online banking by banks. A, B, C or D? First is saying we will have a low profitability, increased manpower, exposure to cyber attack, all of the above. So we are talking about what? We are talking about the risk of online banking by bank. So risk of online banking by bank is what? Exposure to cyber attack. Low profitability is not a risk. Increased manpower, no, the manpower will be decreased, that's a risk. Okay, so right answer is C, exposure to the cyber attacks. And the more digital or online services we are providing, the more risk of cyber threat is there. Okay, now let me know the answer of next question, that is talking about that which among the following are not a cause of unethical behavior of a banker? Principal leadership, fear of action, means are appreciated, realistic target. Which of the following are not a cause of unethical behavior? A, B, C or D? Okay, so if we talk about the causes of unethical behavior, there are a lot of causes because of which unethical behavior will be there. Here the answer will be not a cause. Question is asking not a cause. So answer will be principal leadership, means are appreciated, realistic targets, they are not. They are not a cause. So right answer will be your B. First, third and fourth, they are not a cause. Cause, first cause is fear of action is there, है. Second can be code of ethical manuals. Second can be code of ethical manuals. Okay, the third reason or third cause of your unethical behavior, like unrealistic targets are there. So unrealistic targets have been given to the employee, so obviously he will find certain unethical way might be to achieve those targets. Then influence of co-employees, like it happens na, like a certain decision have been taken by a company and we were neutral about it, but we have talked about this particular changes by the management with a certain group of ours, and they were like not happy with it, so our thoughts also change because of it. So that's the influence of the co-employee. Unprincipled leadership is there. For example, there is unprincipled leadership is there. Okay, like apart from that, means are not appreciated. The person is putting his or her all efforts, but they are not appreciated. Like management is not appreciating the means of an employee, so that might be one of the reasons. So these are the causes of unethical behavior that can be seen in an employee, है ना. So fear of action, code of ethical manuals, unrealistic target, influence of co-employees, unprincipled leadership, and means are not appreciated. In that case, person's unethical behavior will be there. Okay, these are what? These are the causes of unethical behavior. Causes of unethical behavior of an employee. Okay, next. What are the objective of IMPS? IMPS is actually managed by NPCI. NEFT and RTGS is a part of centralized payment system of the country, which is managed by RBI, right? So question is asking, what are the objectives of immediate payment service? A, B, C or D? The objective. First is saying to ensure mobile payment system are interoperable among different banks and mobile operators while maintaining safety and security. Second is saying to empower customer to utilize the mobile devices as a means to access their bank accounts, to execute fund transfer, to simplify payment using only the beneficiary's mobile number, support RBI's mission towards digitalization of the retail payment, to establish a basis for an extensive array of mobile-based banking services. A, B, C or D? Okay, I am getting answer all of the above. Very good. All of these are the objective of IMP. Okay, all these are the objective of IMP. So it is an instant payment interbank robust electronic fund transfer system in India. It offers interbank electronic fund transfer service that could be accessed by on multiple channels like a mobile, internet, ATM, SMS. It is 24/7 service. It is managed by NPCI. Okay, and if I talk about the IMPS, it's the eligible criteria for banks who can participate in IMPS is that entity should have a valid banking or prepaid payment instrument license from the Reserve Bank of India. So if any bank or any entity have a valid license from RBI of a banking or of a prepaid payment instrument, then they can perform the IMP. Okay, and these are the objective: to facilitate mobile payment system to be interoperable across banks and mobile operators, then enable the customer to use mobile device as a channel for accessing their bank accounts and for remitting the funds, to make payments similar just with the mobile number of the beneficiary, to subserve the goal of Reserve Bank of India and digitalization of retail payments. It also builds the foundation for a full range of mobile-based banking. And the registration for remitter or receiver is, first you have to register for the mobile banking service, then you will get a mobile money identifier number, that's a 7-digit code, and you will get your MPIN from the bank. Then you have to download the software for the mobile banking. So this is how the registration for remitter or receiver can be done. And the silent features we have is simple. It is instantly transferred across the account of member bank, 24/7 available, safe and secure, easy and accessible, and cost effective. Channel independent and can be initiated from branch, mobile, internet, ATM channels. Successful transaction on both sender and receivers in confirmation through the SMS. So once the successful fund have been transferred, the confirmation message will be given to both the customer as well as the sender as well as the receiver. Now the 4 major objectives of a bank computerization are to improve which of the following. So when we have done the bank computerization, why we have done that? Because we wanted to have 4 major objectives of bank computerization, in which we want to improve what? Customer service, housekeeping, decision making, productivity, and profitability. What we wanted to improve? A, B, C, or D? What we wanted to improve here? So when it comes to the answer, first is saying customer service, that's correct. Second is saying housekeeping, that's correct. Decision making, productivity, and profitability, it means all are the objectives for which we wanted to improve with the help of bank computerization. Right answer is C. You can see customer service, housekeeping, decision making, productivity, and profitability. And at the regional and head office level, the purpose of computerization is to store, analyze, retrieve data received from the branches, generate information speedily, and this helps in strengthening the internal control over branches and policy formulation. Okay, next we have, which of the following are the advantages of centralized data processing? Which of the following are the advantages of centralized data processing? First is saying corporate level information is made available to branch level users. Centralized processing facilitates a better availability and security of data. Third is saying skilled technical manpower can also be efficiently managed at a central level. Due to high volume of data processing, computing resources can be fully utilized. A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Which of the following is correct? Okay. So first is saying that first to ensure, if we talk about the advantages, first is saying corporate level information is made available to branch level, that's true. Centralized processing facilities, better availability and security of data is there. Skilled manpower will be there, can efficiently manage at a central level. Due to high volume of data processing, computing resources can be fully utilized. So right answer is all. D is right answer. Very good. So these all are the advantages of a centralized data processing that have been done by the banks. The first is centralized processing facilitate better availability and security of data. Expensive resources like leased lines, satellite links can be shared among the various departments at a location. Skilled technical manpower can also be efficiently managed. Due to high volume of data processing, computing resources can be fully utilized. The cost of acquiring hardware, software, other infrastructure for centralized data processing is economical than acquiring the same for the individual department. So corporate level information is made available to the branch level and provide services to customers of any branch or using any delivery channel. This is called anywhere, anytime banking. So these are the advantages of having a centralized data process. Now, which of the following is are correct about the network devices? The correct statement about the network devices. First is saying hub, second is switch, third is bridge, and fourth is routers. Which one is correct? A, B, C, or D? Correct about network devices. First is saying hub, it is a hardware component. It connects multiple devices through a single network and routes the information. Second is saying switch, it is a hardware device which helps to connect the several devices to a single network, also connect segments of lane. Third is saying bridge, a router is a networking device. It forwards data packets between computer networks. Fourth is saying routers, it is hardware device that creates a single aggregate network from multiple networks. So right answer is what? Right answer is none. None of them is rightly matched. None of them is correct because their definitions have been interchanged. Right answer is D. So bridge information have been given in router and the router definition given in bridge, and you can see the hub and switch is also interchanged. So right answer is none of the above. None of them is correctly defined. Okay, so hub is what? First of all, the network devices, we have network interface card, hub, switch, bridge, routers. Apart from that, gateways, firewall, wireless application protocol, repeaters, modem, and multiplexer. These are the total 11 network devices we have. So hub is a hardware device which help to connect several devices to a single network and also connect segment of your lane. Whereas the switch is a hardware component, it connects multiple devices together on a single network and routes the information. Then bridge is the hardware device that create a single aggregate network for multiple networks. And the router is a networking device. It forwards the data packets between computer network, and router perform the traffic directing function on the internet. So these are the 4 network devices have been asked. Also read about the gateway, firewall, WAP, repeaters, modem, and multiplex. All are important. Any one of them can be asked. Now, read the following statement and choose the correct option. Read the following statement and choose the correct option. First statement is saying that ethics is a set of moral standard and values acceptable in a society and guides the human behavior. Second is saying it holds people from taking decisions that may be beneficial to others or the society. So which statement is correct about ethics? A, B, C, or D? So first you can see is saying that ethics is a set of moral standard and values acceptable in a society and guides human behavior. That's true. Second is saying it holds people from taking decisions that may be beneficial for others and society. No, it make people actually to take decision which is for the betterment of maximum of the people in the society. So second is wrong. The right answer will be A. How you can say C? Both are not correct. Second statement is saying that ethics holds people from taking the decision that may be beneficial for the society and for the other people. No, it actually help to take us those decisions which will be for the betterment of maximum of people, right? So right answer will be your A. Right answer is A, not C. The universal set of standards for EDI is known as Universal set of standards for EDI is known as what? It is, in fact, EDI, ISO or BIS. It is A. That's we can see that that's a answer. Okay, so simply when two business companies collaborate to work together, a lot of data exchange take place, like a bills, invoices, payment documents, and shipping, and then we need a EDI to share this data. You can see electronic data interchange is the inter-organizational exchange of business documentation which can be processed by the computer. So it takes form of interchange of standard formatted data between the computer application system of the trading partner with the minimal manual intervention. Okay, and the electronic data change for administration of commerce and transport is the universal set of standards and guidelines for communication by the EDI. So EDI formatting is standard guidelines covered like document which can be communicated electronically have been given a set of documents, the information to be included in each electronic document, then the sequence in which the information should be followed, and the meaning of individual piece of information. So these are the EDI standard guidelines cover. Like if you are transferring any or you are communicating any documents or any information about the business, these are the format standard guidelines that you have to follow. Now, a QR code consists of which of the following? A QR code consists of black squares, a square grid with white background, information about the item to which it is attached, and all of the above. A, B, C, or D? E, very good, all of the above. Black square, a square grid, white background, information about the item to which it is attached, all of are correct. Okay, so QR code consists of black square arranged in a square grid on a white background which can be read by imaging devices such as camera. QR contains information about the item which is attached to it. Okay, and the Bharat QR code has lot of additional data elements like merchant name, your address, merchant bank information, etc. And Bharat code widely accepted and secure than the other QR codes. Users can pay using any card scheme like RuPay, Visa, Master, or Amex. Anyone can be used to make the payment on a certain merchant by using the QR code. Data mining is a technique to reveal the strategic information hidden in the data warehouse. It is the process of automatically finding the patterns and relations in the large database. The patterns and relations can be what? The patterns and relations. So data mining is simply a technique in which we will be using to finding out the information in a strategic way, or a certain pattern or a certain related information will be find it out by using data mining in the data warehouse. The patterns and the relations can be what? Organized into a concise model used to refine a previously existing model, provide summaries of large quantities of data, and only two, only three, all or none of the above. Which of the following is correct? A, B, C, or D? Okay. So right answer will be your all of the above. Very good. So right answer is your C option. Okay, right answer is your C option. So data mining is actually a technique to reveal the strategic information hidden in the data warehouses, and it is the process of automatically finding the patterns and relation in a large database. And the pattern and relation can be organized into a conscience model used to refine a previously existing model, provide summaries of large quantities of data. All will be covered in the data mining. Next, the dash instrument, do make sure you read the all content which I have pasted with the question, like explanation. I'm not taking a whole explanation here because we have a less time to cover, but yes, the PDF will be available to all of you in the virtual library, and in virtual library you can go and check the PDF in which all the detailed explanation will also be added in the PDF. So do read the PDFs there. Okay. So dash instrument facilitate the purchase of goods and services including fund transfer against the value stored on such instrument. They can be issued as a smart card, magnetic strip card, internet account, internet wallets, mobile accounts, mobile wallets, and any such instrument which can be used to access the prepaid amount. Which instrument is it? The prepaid payment, prepaid payment, second is postpaid payment, third is electronic payment, fourth is paper based payment. Which one is this instrument we are talking about? A, B, C or D? Very good. It's a prepaid payment instrument. It's what? It's a prepaid payment instrument we are talking about. And next, who can lodge the complaint under the whistleblower policy? Is it employee of bank, customer or a stakeholder or NGO? Who can complain or who can lodge the complaint under the whistleblower policy? A, B, C or D? Employee of a bank can complain, customer can complain, stakeholder can complain or NGO can complain. Which of the following will be correct? And very good. The right answer is D. All of them can complain. And the right answer is D. Like all of them can complain under the whistleblower policy. Very good. The right answer is D. Correct. Next. Which of the following statements are correct? And the statements are about the neobank. And we have to answer which statement is correct about the neobank. So first is saying that the neobank is digital bank that does not have any branches. Okay. Second is saying with that neobank is entirely online. Second is saying a broad collection of financial service provider who primarily target the tech savvy customer comes under the umbrella of neobanking. Third is saying a neobanking is a fintech firm that provides digital and mobile first services like a payment, debit card, mobile transfer, lending and more. Fourth, neobanks bridge the gap between the services that traditional banks offer and evolving expectations of new age customers. Fifth is saying in India, neobanks partner with banks to provide a gamut of banking services. The likes of the Jupiter, Pi, Neo, Razorpay, X are currently working in participation with the traditional banks. So which of the following statement is correct about your neobank? So neobank is actually a digital only bank. They do not have a physical branches. They are entirely online. And answer is D. Very good. All the statement regarding the neobanks are correct and the answer will be all. D will be the right answer. Correct. You can see neobank is a digital bank, does not have any branches. Instead of having a physical presence at a set location, they are entirely online. So neobank is a fintech firm that provide digital and mobile first pay services like a payment, debit card, money transfer, lending and more services will be provided by neobank. And they actually bridge the gap between the services that traditional banks offer and evolve the expectation of a new age customer. So neobanks leverage its modern digital platform to analyze the customer data and make the data driven decisions to offer a value added experience at an affordable cost. Okay, and the examples we have Jupiter, Fio, Neo, Razor, PayX. They currently working in India with the partnership with the traditional banks, like a commercial banks. Hana, they are doing partnership with the commercial bank and performing their functions in the country. Now, for uninterrupted power supply used in branch computerization, the following device is used. Which device should be used for the uninterrupted power supply? Online UPS, offline UPS, converter, generator. So if we want an uninterrupted power supply, definitely we need an online UPS, because in case of online UPS you will find that the main input AC is converted into AC from the battery charger come rectifier, then it will be converted from AC, converted to the AC again. So in case main supply available, the power is supplied to the computer system, and in case power failure, the data center is supplied power by the battery. So it comes back automatically to the normal status when the power supply or the main supply recovers. So in the bank computerization, online UPS will be used. And what is offline UPS? It is the battery charger and inverter. They are two separate parts of doing their job. In the offline UPS, they are doing their job independently. So when the power is available through the main, the battery charger is only charging and the inverter is on a standby. And in case power supply interruption, the battery are connected to the inverter through an electronic changeover, and the current is supplied to the computers. So these are the two UPS we have, online and your offline. And in the bank computerization, we use online UPS. Now, modem does the following. What is the activity which the modem performs? First is saying modulates digital signal, second is saying demodulates analog signals into digital, third convert data into image into analog, fourth both A and B. Which of the following is correct? Okay, I am getting the answer D, both A and B. Okay, so first is saying module digital signal, demodulates analog signal into the digital. That's correct. Convert data into image into analog. No. So right answer is D. Both are correct, A and B. So you can see it's a modulator, demodulator, or a modem is a computer or hardware device that converts data from a digital format into a format suitable for the analog transmission medium, such as your telephone or the radio. What is a gem portal? What's a gem portal? If you know the full form, also you can answer this question. It is a centralized online trading platform for precious stone. It is a government e-marketplace for the procurement of goods and services. It is government portal for emerging technologies, or all of the above. What is gem portal? Okay, very good. It's a government e-marketplace for procurement of goods and services. So right answer is B, correct. You can see here, GEM is one-stop shop for online procurement of common use goods and services required by the numerous government department, organization, public sector units. And GEM intends to improve the openness, efficiency, speed in government procurement as well. Okay. And if we talk about the GEM advantage to the buyers, they can do the rich listing of their product for individual category of goods and services. They can search, compare, select and buy facilities there, buying goods and services online as and when required by them. Transparent and ease of buying is there on this platform. Continuous vendor rating system is available, like user-friendly dashboard for buying and monitoring supplies and payments are available, and easy return policies. So all of these are what? These are the benefit for the buyers of having a GEM portal. Now for the sellers, like they can direct access all the government department. They have a one-stop shop for marketing with the minimal efforts they have to put. One-stop shop for bids, reverse action on the product and service, sorry, auction on the product and services. New product suggestions facilities will be available. Dynamic pricing can be there. On the basis of market condition, you can change your prices. Okay. Then seller friendly dashboards for selling and monitoring of supplies and payments will be done. Consistent and uniform purchase procedures will be followed. So these are what? These are the advantages of JAIIB for the seller. Now, in India, those who provide information about wrongdoing provides a mechanism for investigation is protected under which of the following? We are talking about, like in India, those who provide information about wrongdoing, they provides a mechanism for investigation and they are protected under which particular act? A, B, C or D? Okay, A you are saying? Okay, very good. Right answer is A. That's a Whistleblower Protection Act 2011, in which it will be the person who is doing complaint will be protected. So right answer is your A. Very good. Next we have conducting personal business during office time happens because. Why people are doing their own personal business during the office time? What can be the reason? Okay, A everyone is saying. So let's see. So first is saying to us that it is a high work ethic and no respect for customer, greed to earn more money, question job security, demotivated and distracted due to the denial of promotion. So obviously if we talk about the first, high work ethic, if a person have a high work ethic, obviously he won't be doing his or her personal work there, है ना? If he is doing personal work, it means he is not a ethical person. So first cannot be the right answer. Second is saying greed to earn more money, that's true. Question job security, that's not the right reason. And demotivated and distracted due to the denial of promotion, that can be true. That right answer is second and fourth. Very good. Right answer is A. Not all of the above, because second is saying first is saying high work ethic. If a person is ethical person and he have a high work ethics, it means he will be totally focusing on the code of conduct. He will be totally going through as the rule book of a company, not anything else he will be doing, because he is the person with high work ethic. So all of these cannot be there, because first is definitely wrong. Second is also wrong. Question the job security, that's also the wrong statement. So right answer is second and fourth only. Okay, right answer is second and fourth. Next, which of the following statement is true? Which of the following statement is true? Ethics cannot be managed. Corporate social responsibility and business ethics are the same. Objective of ethics is managing values and conflict resolution. Business ethics modifies people's behavior. So which of the following statement is true? A, B, C or D? The true statement. C. Okay. A cannot be the right answer because ethics can be managed. Ethics can be managed. First is wrong. Corporate social responsibility and business ethics are same. No. Business ethics modifies people behavior. It do not modify people behavior. Right answer is objective of ethics is managing the values and conflict resolution. Very good. The right answer is C. Now, dignity is the most important principle of ethics. Which of the following justifies the principle? So we are saying that dignity is the most important principle of ethics. Which of the following justifies this principle? Like treating each individual as an end rather than as a means to end. Second, treating each other as per his qualification, treating each individual as per his social status, treating each individual as per the gender. So if you are treating a person as per the gender, there is no dignity in that, है ना? Like discrimination you are performing. So obviously that is wrong. If you are doing it as per his or her social status, that's also wrong, because this is not a dignity, है ना, that you are maintaining of each and every person. On the basis of qualification, no. It is important that we treat each individual as an end rather than a means to end. So right answer is A. Correct, right answer is A. Next, how is organizational ethical culture distinct from its corporate culture? So question is asking about how the organization's ethical culture is different from its corporate culture. It is saying first, ethical culture is about achieving financial goals, whereas corporate culture focuses on welfare of employee. Second, ethical culture results from individual employees' decision, whereas corporate culture is shaped by management directives. Third, ethical culture embodies the company's ethical values, guidelines, and management viewpoint on an ethical concern. Fourth is saying ethical culture pertains only to colleague interaction, while corporate culture includes relationship with the external parties. So how is the organization ethical culture is different from the corporate culture? No. Ethical culture is not about achieving financial goals. That's not true. Ethical culture results from individual employee decision, where a corporate culture is shaped by management. No, that's also not true. Ethical culture embodies by the company's ethical values. That's true. And guidelines and the management's viewpoint on the ethical concern. That's true. Fourth is saying ethical culture pertains only to colleagues interaction. No, it is not. And the right answer will be C option. The right answer we have is a C option, that the ethical culture embodies the company's ethical values and guidelines and the management's viewpoint on the ethical concern. So right answer is your C option. Okay. Now, an audit trial is what? An audit trial is what? First is saying a chronological record of all events occurring in a system. Second is saying reports submitted by auditors. Third is saying a collection of records generated by database administration. Fourth is saying all of the above. A, B, C or D? No, it's not all of the above. It's simply a chronological record of all events which occur in a system. Right answer is A. No, it's not reports submitted by auditors. It's not a collection of records generated by database analysts. It's a chronological report of all events. So you can see an audit trail is a chronological record of all events occurring in a system. This record is maintained to trace the irregularities and identify the consequences of the errors. Okay, and also facilitate monitoring of the system. So there are two types of audit: accounting audit trail, operations audit trail. These two types of audit trials we have. Match the following: provisions related to information, public authority, record, right to information, and the sections have been given, and you have to match these followings. Match the following questions regarding the provisions and the sections in which they are defined. First is saying section 2J. Section 2J talks about what? It talks about your right to information. It means the section 2J is talking about the right to information. So fourth will be first. If fourth is first, we can easily eliminate the C and D option. Okay. Second is saying section 2I. Second is saying section 2I. The section 2I actually talks about your what? It's your records. It talks about your records. Okay, so third will be your second. Section 2I will be in the third is second. Then if we talk about the next, because third is second in both, we cannot eliminate any option. Then we have section 2F. The section 2F talks about the information. So first is your third, and if the first is third, you can eliminate the B option. Right answer is A. Okay, the information is defined under section 2F. So right answer will be your A option. Okay, next. Which of the following is true regards to the Central Information Commission? Related to Central Information Commission, which statement is true? Okay. First is saying it is defined under section 2B. Second is saying the Chief Information Commissioner and Information Commissioner shall be appointed by the Prime Minister on the recommendation of a committee consisting of the President, Leader of Opposition in the Lok Sabha, and a Union Cabinet Ministry to be nominated by the Prime Minister. Third statement is saying that the central government shall by notification in official gazettes constitute a body to be known as the Central Information Commission to exercise the power which is conferred on and to perform the function assigned to it under this act. Which of the following is correct? A, B, C or D? Okay. So first is correct, they are defined under the section 2B. Then the third is correct, that the central government shall by notification in the official gazette constitute a body that will be known as a Central Information Commission. Second is not right because not the Prime Minister but the President. The Central Information Commissioners, they should not exceed the number of 10 members, and it will be appointed by the President on the recommendation of a committee, and the committee will be consisting Prime Minister. Okay, so the second one is not correct. So right answer is A and C only. Okay, right answer is D, A and C only. Now, which of the following ethical practice is not advisable to be followed in the banking institution? The ethical practices is not advisable to be followed by banking institution. Like banks need to keep both internal and external ethics consistent, interact with the local communities and foster a healthy, prosperous local environment. Banks screen their clients for their financial integrity, both A and C. Which of the following is not advisable to be followed by the banking institution? Not an ethical activity. So screening their clients for the financial integrity is the ethical activity that can be done by the bank, and bank actually do that. They monitor the customer. They actually that's how the customer will be divided into the risk categories. So the third is not true. Interact with the local communities and foster a healthy, prosperous local environment. That also not a, it is advisable because that can be done by the banks, but they need not keep both internal and external ethics consistent. This is wrong. Like banks need to keep both the internal and external existence ethics consistent. So right answer will be your A option. It is not advisable to be followed. Okay, right answer is A. Now, bank employees are expected not to accept bribes when while credit appraisal and loan disbursement, while monitoring and recovery of loan, while marketing of bank's product and services, and all of the situation. So it's very simple, right? Obviously, the right answer will be D. In all the cases, you are not allowed to take any bribe. Right answer is D. Next. Ethical dilemma occurs when there is a clash between two right, conflict between right and less right, disagreement between right and wrong. So which of the situation is an ethical dilemma situation? Obviously, disagreement between right and wrong is not an ethical dilemma. Obviously, you will do the right thing. It's not a dilemma situation. Conflict between right and less right, obviously you will do the right thing, so that's also not. But there is a clash between the two rights thing. Both the thing is right. Now you are having a dilemma like which should be done in that case, because in that scenario both the activities you perform will be correct. So right answer is A. Okay, right answer will be your A option. Who can lodge the complaint under, acha, this we have done, this is a repeated question. 1 second. Which of the following is correct statement related to the term values? The statement correct related to the term values. First is saying it refers to the important and enduring beliefs or principles based on the other perception. Second is saying it is at the center of our lives, which acts as a standard of behavior. Third is saying they do not affect the emotional state of mind of an individual. Fourth is saying they can be personal values, cultural values, or corporate values. Answer will be B and D. Two options are there. So first is saying it refers to important and enduring beliefs, that is true, or principle which is based on other perception. No, it should be your own perception regarding the things. So values, we generate a certain values from the environment we are living in. So the first human values we create from our family members, है ना? Then from the school, then friend, the college, etc. And that's how the values will be created. It is at the center of our lives, at as a standard of behavior, that's true. Like how we behave, it represents our values, that's true. Then we have a they do not affect the emotional state of mind. They affect the emotional state of mind. Let's say I have seen in my household, like my family have always talked about there is no differences between the religions and all. We should treat every person with humanity. We should not treat a person with the religious beliefs or something like these things. I listen all these things when I was growing up in my household, and when I grow up and I see riots are happening, like religious riots are happening, people are hurting each other, I do feel bad, because for me humanity is the biggest thing. Like we should be treating each and every person with the respect, with the kindness and everything. But I am seeing that people are fighting because of their religious or something, they are hurting each other, and there is no humanity left. So it actually going to affect the emotional state of my mind, like what is happening. Like sometimes if we think about the situations which are happening in the country or in the world, we feel like where is the humanity. So it affects our emotional state. So that's why third is wrong. They can be personal, cultural, corporate, that's true. So right answer is second and fourth. Okay, right answer will be your second and fourth, D. Believes in the ethical code are standards of thoughts, which is not correct. Believes in the ethical code are a standard of thoughts, which is not correct here. that beliefs are criteria of tangible, intangible thoughts that does not necessarily evoke action. These are basic to our understanding of a wide range of central phenomena in the modern psychology. Beliefs are criteria of tangible thoughts that evokes action, and they are among the most primitive central of mental construction. Which of the following is not correct here? A, B, C or D? So beliefs are actually your tangible thought. It evokes your action, है ना? And it is saying it is of a criteria which is of intangible thoughts and does not necessarily evoke your action. It does evoke your actions, है ना? So right answer will be your A. Okay, right answer will be your A option. Clear? Next. Participating fairness is committed to equal distribution of justice and treats all individuals equally. Which statement is untrue here? We have to find out the untrue statement. Like, you are practicing a fairness which is committed to equal distribution of justice and treats all individuals equally, but which statement is untrue regarding the same? Everyone gets equal share, everyone gets share according to family needs, everyone gets shares according to his contribution, everyone gets shares according to his needs. Which of the following is not related to the fairness? Like, you are being fair to each and everyone, you are doing social justice with everyone. Which of the following is not a part of that? It is as per the family needs. Right answer is B. Everyone gets share according to the family needs. That's not correct. Okay, that's the untrue statement. So today we will be ending here because from 9 we will have our paid classes in the revision batch. So we'll end this session here. The remaining questions we will be covering in the Maha revision and Maha marathon sessions. So tomorrow on 24th of October at 6 AM we are having our final marathon. Because we know we have our first our PPB paper on 26th, so on 24th at 6 AM we are having a final marathon. So do make sure you join this session. From 6 to 11 we will continue this session, and 6 AM to 11 AM this session will be continued, in which all the modules of PPB will be covered. So do not forget to join this session tomorrow at 6 AM only on JIB CIB English Medium channel. That's a kind of final session of ours, about regarding the PPB. So do make sure you join this session and let me know how many answers you have given correct in this particular session. And do not forget to subscribe the channel JIB CIB English Medium and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification be given to you. And again I am repeating, tomorrow morning at 6 AM we are meeting on YouTube for the final marathon of our PPB. Do not forget to join this. Okay. So let's end the session here. We'll see you all tomorrow in the morning at 6 AM. Till then, take care everyone. Keep revising the contents you have for PPB and keep practicing mock test and the topic wise test of your PPB. Very important that before attempting the main paper, we go through at least minimum 5 mock tests. The full length mock test. So do make sure you give the full length mock test of PPB. Okay. And we will see you tomorrow in the morning at 6 AM. Till then, take care everyone, and do make sure you subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you all.